Hello, this is Horror Studio One, and this is my unedited podcast. Hello, guys, this is Horror Studio One coming to you once again with my unedited podcast. So, right now, I'm actually outside. Just felt like I wanted to make one for you guys today. So, it is almost 1 week before I have to go do my competition. If you guys don't know what I'm talking about, I'll probably leave a link in the description below. You can go check it out. It's basically a show where I am going to be chosen as an actor if I win. So thanks for you guys for supporting me and voting online for me. But yeah, I'm actually quite nervous. It's surprising because before I never thought I would become nervous. I was really amped up for it, but the closer it's getting, the more things I have to do, and the more I realize that this is no game. And I think it's just because it's like the week prior, so there's all these finishing touches you have to do and stuff. But yeah, I'm actually in a parking lot right now, on top of a roof doing this, so sorry for all the wind blowing and the the seagulls in the sky and all that sounds. But today the topic I wanted to talk to you about was something I've been forgetting to do all the time. It's my failed attempt at hunting for ghosts. So for those of you who don't know, I've basically sent a documentary of, I've made a documentary of me walking around Toronto looking for ghosts. And, you know, it was pretty good. Spent quite a bit of money on it to make that video. And I was pretty happy with this. My first time directing something. But one thing that I didn't like was I had to do a second one, and a lot of things fell apart. Preparation wasn't that good, and it ended up being, in my opinion, kind of mediocre. I still have all the footage that I'm supposed to have for it, basically on my computer, in my little like external hard disk that I have, and it's hours and hours of footage. Basically what we tried to do was, we basically got, we tried to get my friend Mike, who's, a paranormal, who can see ghosts, basically, and we tried to do that. Tried to go around looking for ghosts with Mike, but he was busy doing that, so it was just me and my other friend Skylar, and the cameraman, and we went around. None of us could see ghosts, right? My friend was actually like a skeptic, and I guess that was the angle we wanted to take with this story, was trying to convince a skeptic that maybe there is something out there, kind of thing. And we thought maybe that angle would be pretty interesting. So we went and did our thing, and we went downtown to several haunted locations. The one that I remember most vividly was the bridge. It was a bridge that we went to, and it was like the suicide hotspot of Toronto, basically, in which people jump down there and kill themselves. It's called the Prince Edward Viaduct, and we went there. We scouted the locations, trying to get under it, find the forest, the alleged forest, the haunted forest they had near that location. So that's what we did, basically. We went there, and we went under the forest. We actually had to go behind this, I'm pretty sure it was a school, or it could have been a community center, and they had a staircase there that basically you walk down into, and it kind of leads down to the forest that's behind the bridge. It's kind of like under the bridge, actually, but behind the community center. So I actually did go down there, and it wasn't just me and him, actually. We took a bunch of other people as well, because I wanted more people to show up. So I just made a group online with like paranormal enthusiasts, anybody like that, or hopefully someone that could actually see spirits, to be part of my show. Eventually, most people came, but they were more just like myself, maybe they liked the topic and they do it as like a hobby, but none of them had any special skills that could allow me to use on my taping like Mike did. And basically we did our thing, and eventually we went down, and nothing really happened. I mean, we scouted the day before, and the day before was actually creepier, because we went down there and fucking sorry, still sick. We went down there, and behind the forest there was like, we went in, and we eventually stumbled upon like this baby carriage in the middle of the forest. and we looked at it, and it was really creepy and really off-putting, just like a random baby carriage in the middle of a forest, right? So we did that, and that was supposed to be the highlight of the episode, really, even. And afterwards, we went down there, we went down, and we started walking around in the parks, you know, trying to look for stuff. And then just suddenly, out of the blue, this man walks out of the forest. Like, just straight up walks out of the forest. And I screamed, dude. Like, I'm not even gonna lie, like, I screamed. Because you're just walking around, you know, a bunch of guys, and suddenly, holy fuck, you just walked out of the forest. It was completely dark as well. Like, we were there looking for ghosts, so we thought he was a ghost or some shit. And he started laughing and smiling at us. It was fucking weird, dude. You know, it kind of reminds me of like a scary story that I read in the past, actually, about you know, incidences like that. So, you know, that happened, and that was like seriously the scariest shit that happened on that trip. And then afterwards, we tried to go back to Kirby Road, trying to, you know, last time we went to Kirby Road and there was like a ghost. We went back this time again. Nothing happened, but we saw horses. They were like really beautiful horses. And yeah, that was it. I mean, that was fucking, there's nothing else I can say. It was just us trying to, I guess, find spirits, find shit. But the thing is, I feel if you're trying so hard to find them, you usually won't be able to find them, especially when you're not inclined to these kinds of things, like me, right? Like, I read a lot of these stories, but to be honest, like, I've never been inclined to find them, so intentionally going looking for them did not work. And I guess that's kind of why I'm sort of hesitant to make that video even now in the first place. It's because I feel like you guys may not be satisfied, but if you guys like really do want to see it, you know, just me and my friends basically doing some urban exploring, put in the comments below if you want to see it. If you want to see it, I will be happy to show it. I mean, I'll just take some time to edit it. Maybe I'll show you guys sometime during the summer that kind of ghost hunting, failed ghost hunting video if you guys want to. The most interesting part, I remember that, was that we ended up running into like a homeless guy, and he was really cool too. Like that's what happened, you know, just a bunch of dudes walking in the wilderness. That was our trip, dude, serious. But I can't say it wasn't fun, but I also can't say that we saw any ghosts, which, you know, I guess it doesn't really matter that much. But I did pay a lot of money to a lot of people just to get everything, you know, organized, but that's life. Anyways, guys, just to tell you guys a bit about my failed attempt. It's always been at the back of my mind. I've been so busy recently doing so much shit, but this thing, you know, was just always back there, you know. I feel like it deserves, I guess it kind of deserves its own right to be made into a video, and I've been unfair to it. So if you guys do feel like you guys really want it, I will eventually give it to you guys. Thank you guys so much for listening. Bye.